Morning guys, happy Thursday. So today is officially day 1 of prep. Just done my little kind of like physique check-in. So I will insert, or you guys will have already seen it, and I'm going to send that to my coach, and my check-in day is Thursday, and I think they were planned Friday, so that is perfecto. That's my favourite word in Spanish because it's easy to pronounce. I am trying to learn a little bit. Poquito Español. But it is difficult. I need to actually start probably taking lessons or read a little bit more on it, because it would be very nice to be able to converse fluently in Spanish, which I am very much far from at the moment. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do my upper body session. I did actually start my training program yesterday, so I did a leg session. And that was a really good session actually. My legs are feeling tired this morning. I woke up, I was like, oh my god, I feel really, really tired. So I'm very pleased about that, and like a glutey booty kind of leggy session. So we have upper today, we've got a rest day tomorrow. Obviously I do handstands, I've got cardio every single day, 20 minutes of cardio a day. And yeah, I just want to make sure that I do handstands at least 5 days a week as well. Calories are currently set high, which is nice. So they're currently at 2,350, I think. 150 grams of protein, 55 grams of fat, and I can't remember what the carbohydrates is, but pretty high. So I think that's going to remain probably, well, we'll see how we get on. My coach said probably for the next 4 weeks they'd be quite high. Well, maybe maintenance-ish. I don't know if that's going to be quite maintenance. It might be a bit lower than my maintenance, to be honest. But when I get home, 17th or 18th of June, then we'll probably be in more of a calorie deficit. And I don't know about cardio. Cardio may be upped. Steps currently 14k steps a day, pretty much what I've been getting in anyway, so no changes really there. And yeah, life is good. So today I need to make sure I get all my food in, and also some kitchen skills, because I was meant to get them yesterday, I just couldn't find them. So priority today. I've got some client calls later. I'm gonna do the session now, as I said, and yeah, let's get started with everything. Just been on a little food shop, and I've managed to get pretty much everything that I need. I've got beef because I don't want to eat quite so much chicken this prep, because you guys know, I think that might have messed up my hormones a little bit, especially in Thailand. Maybe. I genuinely feel like this has been the first month I don't feel like they've been so bad. So I want to kind of stay on that track, stay on that path. And if that means a little bit less chicken, then that is fine. So I've got some beef at the moment. I also got some fruit and veg. So pineapple, papaya, mango is very actually hit and miss there. Like, you can get a really good mango, but also I've had quite a few really sour mangoes which I haven't actually been able to eat. Baby bananas, which, oh my gosh, they're like next level. I love the baby bananas. And then got oats, rice. I will probably get some fish, so maybe some tilapia, which is intriguing for me because I've always wanted to try it. I always see other vloggers who are kind of bikini prep vloggers having tilapia. Today I saw it in the supermarket. I didn't get it because it wouldn't fit my bag, but I think I'll probably get some tomorrow. And then I got peas, broccoli, almond butter as my fat, avocado as my fat. Actually, I've got guacamole, not avocado. Same thing, obviously, just with a little bit of other things and mashed up. What else did I get? Oh, almond milk for my oats, and I also got eggs. So kind of I've structured out my meals. I'm just gonna kind of talk you through them. So I'm probably gonna have 4 meals a day because I could have 5 or 6, and maybe 5 would be a bit more optimal. But sometimes I just don't really have time to have 5 if I'm kind of on the go in the day. So because I've been put on a macro plan, I have actually tried to make it so there's a bit of a structure, just so it kind of takes the guessing out of things. It makes it easier, make sure that I hit my goals each day in terms of what I will be having. So I thought I would kind of talk you through what I decided that I would probably consistently have. First meal, oats made with almond milk, and then I've got a little of honey that I'll probably put in the oats because I do want to try and stick to as natural a sweetener as possible, or just no sweeteners. And at the moment I have a reasonable amount of calories to play with. I've got, you know, nearly 2,400 calories, so that's quite good. And then, yeah, so the almond milk, the honey, 2 eggs, and 50 to 100 grams of spinach. So that will be my meal 1. Probably my breakfast. Meal 2 will be a chicken rice meal. So it will be chicken, probably about 170 grams, quite a lot of chicken. It will be 50 grams, kind of the dried weight of rice, which makes up quite a lot. 100 grams of peas, 100 grams of pineapple, because pineapple aids in digestion. It's really good. This is actually going to be very similar to my meal plan I had. And I've kind of self-made it. I don't have to stick to it, but as I said, just try and be as consistent as possible with it. Back, not last year, the year before, and I found that was actually probably my favourite meal plan. And then, yeah, I may add in my 10 grams of dark chocolate at that point. Maybe I'll add in a bit later, I don't know. So that would be my second meal. My third meal will be fairly similar, but it will be with beef instead, or maybe with salmon instead, just because beef has a little bit more fat normally than chicken, depending on obviously what percentage you get. So I will probably get like 5% mince, or I get a lean steak, or as I said, I may change it to a fish meal. So it will be 200 grams of the meat, fish, whatever. It will be 50 grams dried weight of the rice, 100 grams of green beans or some kind of green, and then 100 grams of like papaya or mango or something like that. And again, I've got another 10 grams of fat to play with. So I'll probably just have like 10 grams of chocolate just to kind of end that meal nicely. And then my last meal of the day, I do quite like having this kind of thing before I go to bed, will be another probably oatmeal meal. When I was back at home last year and the year before, I would have a lot of cream rice, but to be honest I don't know if I can get it here, and I kind of would prefer to stick to something which is unflavoured. So oats is absolutely perfect for me. Also there's fibre in oats, so hopefully it will again help with just making sure my digestion is on point. So I plan to have like 100 grams of oats, 100 grams or banana, like a medium banana, 10 grams of honey, 15 grams of almond butter, and 200 grams of almond milk. And that pretty much rounds off my calories very well. So my calories are 2,395. And sorry, I'm looking at a screen, that's why. And then I've got like 55 grams of fat, 50 grams of protein, and I think 325 grams of carbs. So to begin with, I'm very happy with that amount. That's a good amount. As well as that, I will be having probably about 4 to 6 litres of water a day to begin with. I've actually been really bad since being in Mexico with my water. I don't know why, I just keep forgetting to drink water, and then all of a sudden I'm really, really thirsty. And honestly, when I was in Thailand, I get through so much water, which was a good thing. But here, I don't know what it is, I just forget. But when you're in such a hot climate, obviously I'm sweating a lot. You need to be very conscious of the fact that you're losing a lot of like electrolytes. So often you want to add in a little bit like salt, even you can add in sugar as well, or you could buy like a sports drink or electrolyte drink, because that's basically what they are, just overly priced. So yeah, I want to make sure I'm getting at least like 4 litres a day, especially with the walking that I'm doing, and obviously the cardio. I know it's only 20 minutes at the moment, but still, I sweat a lot. And that is pretty much like the meal plan. So that's a bit of an overview. I really want to tell you some very, very, very exciting news. I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to tell you now. Maybe I'll save it for next video. But I'm going to end that video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. As I said, we will now be getting into the proper prep videos, so you'll see training, going through the hard times, the grind. No, my life is a daily grind, and it doesn't really change significantly. I just have to be a bit more on it, obviously, with nutrition. This point, as I've mentioned, calories are very high, so it shouldn't be an issue at all, and cardio is low. That's actually why it's really nice to start out 17 weeks rather than rushed 8 to 12 week preps, which I've always done in the past. And then, you know, if you get to 4 weeks before and you're not quite there, then it can always be a bit of a struggle, a bit of a rush. I really hope we don't face that this year, and I don't think we should, given we got such a long period of time. I think my body composition's been holding pretty well, actually. So yeah, I'm very happy. A good starting point. Had a check in my coach today. One thing I really do need to do is get a posing coach. So that is something that I'm going to look into this weekend, so I can make sure that we set that up. At the moment, obviously, I will be doing the fitness. However, I think when you turn a pro, you can actually decide to maybe change category. So I'm going to probably see how fitness goes this year, and then there's potential that maybe I will go to bikini, because you guys know I just love the bikini look. I think it suits me quite well, rather than the fitness look. But then I love doing a routine in fitness, so it's a bit of a tough one. So this year, you know, is a bit of trial and error, see how we get on in the pro league with the fitness. And I've got to make up my routine. I really need to make up my routine. So posing, routine, and then just getting into structure with food, weighing things out, cardio, 20 minutes every day. New training program, very good so far. Feeling quite fatigued from it, actually, which is nice. And yeah, that will actually conclude the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you very soon.